Hey there, Dunbar. My name's Elizabeth.
And I'm Vanessa.
Stay tuned for more important announcements and updates.
All this and more on WPLD.
Your source for all things Dunbar. ESS is held every Wednesday and Thursday after school from 3:25 to 4:45 for students who need extra help or test remediations. Snacks will be provided, but transportation will not be, so please make prior arrangements.
Would you like to become the class of 2022's own Poet Laureate? If so, you will need to fill out an application on the Senior Canvas announcement page, as well as the PLD main website. You can come see Ms. Rager in room 408 and ask her any questions or email her. The deadline is Monday, April 11th at 3:30 p.m.
Visit the boutique during third block and check out the new PLD inventory, including earrings by Jessica Mitchell and new hoodies, windbreakers, and long sleeve zip-ups, all of which are available in sizes small through XXL. Both cash or check is accepted for payment.
Prom is next Saturday, April 16th from 8 to 11 p.m. at the Carrick House. Tickets will be sold this week for $55 and can be purchased before or after school in the boutique. If you're bringing a guest who is not a junior or a senior at Dunbar, you must pick up a guest form in the front office. You cannot turn in guest forms after Friday, April 8th, and tickets will not be sold during the week of prom.
Get Up, Get Out, and Get Moving is a fitness dancing activity that will be held in the library on April 8th and 22nd from 4 to 5 p.m. The activity will have extreme hip-hop stuff with Shakira and the Ignite Dance with Ray. Sign up with the QR code on the screen.
Congratulations to Katie Yang, Jody Yang, Jeffrey Lee, and Aluna Davis for advancing to the state level with their digital art pieces. Be sure to check out the students' work and process descriptions on the PLD STLP website.
If you want an announcement in the next broadcast, please fill out the Google form. You can find this form by checking your email for a message from Ms. Turner or by scanning the QR code on your screen.
If you'd like to hear these announcements in Spanish, be sure to scan the QR code on your screen.
On March 22nd, a Dunbar student hosted a traditional Chinese dinner for over 100 guests to raise money for a local charity. The event was a huge success. Let's take a look. On March 22nd, Dunbar student Chen Jiang prepared a traditional Chinese meal at the restaurant Honeywood for an assignment where he was prompted to give back to his community. We spoke with Mr. Smith, Chen, and Wida Michael, the owner of Honeywood, to learn more about how this special event came to be.
I interview them and just talk about what they care about and what kinds of things do they like to do and what kinds of things are they passionate about. And in Chen's case, somewhere in there it hit that his family owns a restaurant. And that he's just sort of like, yeah, I just work in a restaurant. But once he started talking about Chinese food and what real Chinese food is, he came alive.
Mr. Smith introduced me to Rita Michael, the owner of the restaurant. She was just reaching out to me saying that she was willing to offer her restaurant to help me accomplish my goal. So I kind of went with it and we planned a meal here at the restaurant.
So these are all traditional family dishes from Chen's family. His uncle taught him most of these recipes, and these recipes traveled with them from China to Kentucky. So that makes them part of the Kentucky food culture.
What does community mean to you?
Oh my gosh, that's a deep question.
Community can have multiple definitions, but ultimately it's where you fit in and how you interact with other folks.
But community means family, it means friendship, it means conviviality. It's the bonds that we have between one another, and the stronger those bonds are, the easier it is to live through tough times.
We are very proud of you, Chin, for making a difference in the community by sharing your culture and your passion for food. Way to represent Dunbar.
During the pandemic, a lot of people decided to try new hobbies and some even started a side business. Let's check out the student-run business by Dunbar students and sisters Nimi and Sonia Bala.
So last year during the pandemic, around November, me and my sister were really bored because we had a lot of free time since virtual school didn't take up that much of our time, and we were just cruising around Instagram, and one of our friends we saw started a jewelry business, and we're like, that's really cool. So we decided that maybe that's something we want to do. So we spent a couple months researching products, materials that we could use, what's the best way to do it, and then we decided to launch our business. So the name is made by taking the first two letters of my name, which are N and I, and the last two letters of Sonia's name, which is I and A, and we just kind of put them together to make it something that's ours and unique. So the money that we make goes back straight into our business. So whatever we make off of sales goes back into buying the supplies. We buy our pieces from separate different vendors that we have. We kind of piece them together based off of like any design that we like. From what we've learned, to build a successful business, you really just have to have a presence online. Whether that be on Instagram or TikTok or Pinterest or even on Etsy, you have to make sure that you're going outside of your comfort zone and really just doing whatever it takes to make sure your content gets out there without overworking yourself. Our goals for the future is hopefully to keep selling jewelry that people like and have our jewelry transition with us as we go through different phases in life. We really wanted to make sure that it was something that you could wear every day. It wasn't too over the top, it was nice and simple, and it kind of fit with our styles as well.
If you are interested in taking a closer look at their business, check out their Instagram and Etsy at Nia Boutique.
Dunbar's music department is well known for their excellent work. Last month was Music in Our Schools Month, so we decided to take a moment to highlight their work.
So Music in Our Schools Month is something that's created by the National Association for Music Education, and it's something that was created years ago to recognize school or music in our schools and the importance of music in our schools and music education. That, without this, our lives would be really empty. Without music, our lives would be really empty.
Last month was Music in Our Schools Month. Let's take a look back and appreciate all of our incredible music programs here at Dunbar.
Music is a wonderful vehicle to bring people together.
Music is the universal language. It is something that spans across cultures, across continents, and a lot of people can connect to it because of that. So it's something that has no borders, basically.
I personally work with musical theater, so it is kind of a mix of music and dance and acting, so it's kind of like taking the love of music and moving it to a different world, which I think is pretty fun.
This year we have 4 orchestra classes. We have a general orchestra, which is for people who've never played before, or maybe played in the 4th and 5th grade, and then you decided that you wanted to do something else in middle school. And so we offer that, and then we offer 3 other orchestras. We have string, concert, and symphonic orchestra that are for people who played all the way through middle school, have a couple of years of playing under their belt.
The other things that we get to do, like marching band and pep band and jazz band, and even for the color guard, that's the visual part of the band. We have winter activities for them as well as the marching band, so lots of stuff going on.
I offer choir classes. We have a soprano alto choir, tenor bass choir, concert choir, chamber choir, that's during the school day, and then we also have an after-school pop group.
Congratulations to all of our student musicians.
After a 2-year hiatus, the Culture Fair came back. Let's check out some of the highlights from this event.
The Dunbar Cultural Society hosted their annual Culture Fair on March 24th and 25th. The club meets multiple times a month, and they learn about different cultures through food and activities at every meeting. The fair consisted of boards of various countries around the world, and students could walk around and learn about many different cultures as well as watch different performances that the members had put together.
If you are interested in joining the Dunbar Cultural Fair next year, you can contact Ms. Williams or Ms. Eseltine for more information.
Hey guys, welcome back to The Gist with Julianne, where I'll be giving you a rundown of some of the national news stories that you may have missed. Kings Island's famous roller coaster, the Beast, is under construction and is being extended by 2 feet. The Beast is also the world's longest roller coaster. Actress Estelle Harris has died at the age of 93. Harris was most famously known for as her role in Mrs. Potato Head in Toy Story and Estelle Costanza on Seinfeld. Jon Batiste became the first Black artist to win Album of the Year at the Grammys in 14 years. He won for his album We Are and was nominated in 11 different categories. The FDA has recently authorized the second booster shot for people of ages 50 and older. The Pfizer and Moderna vaccines have both been authorized. Well, that's all the national news for today. I'm Julia Knox, and I'll see you guys next time on The Weekly Gist.
Now it's time to shout out our social media follower of the week. Kate Sally, come down to the Lamplighter studio in room 203 to come and get your gift.
If you want to stay updated, get connected, and have a chance to be our next follower of the week, follow us at PLD Lamplighter on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Thanks for watching and have a great week. Bye. Kate Sally, come down to the Lamplighter studio.
I messed up.
What'd you do?
I
She was
was
about
about
to
to
start.
spoke. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Hello? Come in, please. Madeline's getting impatient with me.
She can neither confirm nor deny.
No comment.
Yay! Slay! Finally. Thank God those last ones.